First, I'll put a shout out for noblegoldinvestment.com. That's www.noblegoldinvestment.com. Wow. The second largest and third largest bank runs in American history happened last month. The government is taking steps to guarantee all deposits. That means more money is going to get printed, okay? Thousands have approached noblegoldinvestments.com to secure their wealth with gold. And gold is the most stable asset outside of the government control. Hurry, go to noblegoldinvestment.com or pick up the phone and call them this morning at 877-646-5347. Go to noblegoldinvestments.com to secure your wealth, and you can get a free 5 ounces of pure silver coin called America the Beautiful coin. 5 ounces pure silver. They'll give that to you for free with any qualifying IRA entry. So get started today at noblegoldinvestment.com.
Amidst the deafening sounds of explosions and gunfire outside, Sudanese citizens in Khartoum and other cities remained barricaded inside their homes on Monday for the third consecutive day as the army and a formidable rival group engaged in a power struggle across the country's streets. According to the UN envoy, at least 185 people have lost their lives and over 1,800 have suffered injuries in the ongoing clashes, the Associated Press reported. The two sides are employing tanks, heavy weapons, and artillery in densely populated areas, while fighter jets flew overhead and anti-aircraft fire illuminated the skies after dusk. The actual number of casualties could be significantly higher, as numerous bodies are scattered across the central Khartoum streets, inaccessible due to the violent confrontations. As of now, there is no official count of the fatalities, whether they are civilians or combatants. However, the Doctors Syndicate had reported 97 civilian deaths previously. Over the weekend, an unexpected eruption of hostilities between the two most prominent generals of the country, each with the support of tens of thousands of heavily armed combatants, left millions of people stranded in their homes or seeking refuge elsewhere. As supplies dwindled and numerous hospitals had to shut down, the situation became dire. In response, senior diplomats from various regions quickly sprang into action to mediate a ceasefire, and the UN Security Council arranged a meeting to address the crisis. On Monday, 2 individuals were apprehended for their involvement in setting up a covert police headquarters in New York City at the behest of the Chinese government. In addition, about 30 officers from China's National Police Force were accused of utilizing social media platforms to intimidate critics residing within the United States. This is according to authorities, the Associated Press reported. Now, these incidents are part of a sequence of Justice Department actions in recent times intended to thwart attempts by the Chinese government to locate and silence pro-democracy activists and other individuals who openly expressed their dissent towards Beijing's policies in America. On Monday, the Justice Department unveiled 3 cases, one of which pertains to a regional outpost of the Chinese Ministry of Public Security that functioned out of an office building in Manhattan's Chinatown area until it was shut down last autumn during an FBI inquiry. The 2 men detained were allegedly carrying out the directives of a Chinese government official, and they erased all their phone correspondence with the said official after discovering the FBI's investigation, seemingly to impede the probe, as per the Justice Department. On Saturday, a photographer situated in the southeast of Fairbanks, Alaska, managed to capture an extraordinary sight in the night sky, a vivid, spiral-shaped object surrounded by the Northern Lights aurora. What made the sudden appearance even more peculiar was that it was in motion, the New York Post reported. As the object grew in size, the photographer, Todd Salat, recounted to the Anchorage Daily News that it transformed into a beautiful piece of art in the sky, directly overhead in just 5 minutes. Salah admitted to having, quote, absolutely no idea what the phenomenon was and described it as perhaps the most unusual sight he had ever witnessed. In the distant Arctic town of Katsube, hundreds of miles northeast, midwife Elizabeth Whitnall also reported seeing a comparable occurrence. According to Don Hampton, a professor at the University of Alaska Fairbanks Geophysical Institute, the, quote, weird thing witnessed by Whitnall in the skies over Katsube was a man-made phenomenon, likely to be a rocket engine exhaust from a SpaceX Transporter 7 mission that was launched about 3 hours earlier in California. Whitnall acknowledged that the far north region frequently sees unusual phenomena in the sky, including fog bows and rainbows around the moon. She found the sighting to be fascinating despite not knowing what it was at the time.